Well, hello. Andrew Sylvan, hello. Lore King is going to stream, yeah, but not lore. Not today. We're just gonna grind out some stuff. I really have to make some progress today. I have made no progress in the last, week, I think, because the service was so unstable. I have everything stocked up. Yeah, 180 Odal energy. And in our inventory, we have 46 of these, we have 20 of these, we have 21 of these. We can run dungeons for fucking days, okay? I just couldn't play for the last couple of days. That's why I kept the stream yesterday also very short, and the days before I didn't even stream because it was just impossible. You were playing for like 5 minutes and then you couldn't play. Then you were playing the login screen for half an hour. Servers are a mess. I got all that stacked on my chanter. Yeah, I don't know. Ah, sorry. In-game music. I have it muted for the start of the stream. Kinda chaotic. I also have my Abyss points, 70,000, charged up. We are aiming for the weapon. For this one. Because we still have our shitty quest stuff from the end of the campaign. Which is so stupid, I don't know. But we just didn't have luck. I did get a blue stuff. Oh, look, here. We make it there in time. Come on. No. Yes, we have it. Mantra isn't on. I'm not ready. Oh, you get a yellow for the last quest. Yes, a yellow staff or a yellow weapon for defeating Kaizenal. Or no, Sequel. We got nothing, but we got the achievement. At least. And a title. I really dislike how this game does bosses and such. I don't know if you guys did see how you get the better PvP gear. Because everyone can just get this stuff, right? Just because the Abyss point, it's really good. But for this stuff, you need the medals, silver medals, I guess. And I don't even want to start. These ones here. And you get them from world bosses in the Abyss. When do these world bosses spawn? Who fucking knows? It's just fucking random, and yeah, I don't know. I was lucky to get at least one of the world bosses here, but I don't know. There's an Imperial Lord alive yet? Not really, no. At least not as far as we know. Did you not complete that? You have this ascension bar here. If this is completed, you can continue it, and then you should get the golden weapon. Alright, let's just start here. I did run this 14 times. I have not seen a single golden piece. No, I have gotten one piece, I think. Boots or something like that. Room is full. here. Oh no. I don't want to go here. Cancel. Oh god. 22 plus. I mean, that's fine. Otherwise I can go here. I don't want to go here, I want to go with heal. I thought they were all dead. I mentioned Kaizen. You mentioned Kaizen now. Yes, it was not really Kaizenel himself, it was just oh, he left. It was just let's say a clone, an illusion in that sense. Something like this. At least as far as we know, it points to that. You really need to upgrade the party finder. Yes, absolutely. You need to upgrade a lot of stuff. And the drop rates, oh god. Don't even get me started with this stuff. I need to replace my guard. My guard is so bad. It's still blue. Oh. Alright. I did a lot of work to... I mean, I had time to work on other stuff because I couldn't play it all. So yeah, I compiled all the lore of the Elyos side. I wrote down all the sealed dungeons, all the notes, the descriptions for it. So I did a lot of work. I will make lore videos soon, probably a bunch of them in a row. Yeah, I'm summarizing the campaign story right now for the Elyos. And then I have to do all of that again on the Asmodean side. And I can't wait. I heard the Asmodean side is really cool. Can't wait for that lore video. Yeah, I really want to do it. I mean, there are so many videos that I want to make. A couple people also asked for my Chanter build. Just nothing special, but people ask for it. I usually do it. Nice. Okay, I go right to the edge here. Yeah, the gladiator is kind of killing us. He dashed a bit too far. Also, for those that do not know, do not respawn, resurrect here on this boss. You can just go to the Kisk here and run back. This is not blocked off, this region. They're killing each other. By standing beside each other with the poison. Or standing in the poison. Come on, guys. The reason for you to not have the attack speed mantra, I always run it. What is it called? Power of the Storm? The new version of Power, Word of Wind? Here. That will be kind of difficult today. They really like to be poisoned. I hope they're gonna save each other in the last boss. 20% attack speed for 20 seconds. Yes, I know. I will show it when I'm in the win stream. You mean this one? Yeah, that's pretty good. But I think it's only worth it if you have it on the last one. I want to desperately include this in my build, but I think to include it, you really have to have it at level 20. Because then it also lasts for 20 seconds. Before that, on a 2-minute cooldown, it's just a bit too much, I think. Oh, did they move forward? Something like the speed mantra is also good. But I think the raw stats are just more important. Especially now where people have a really bad ping. I mean, if you like it, if it works for you, it's fine. As I said, I really want to include it in my skills, but I just don't think it's worth it right now. What I usually do is for dungeon runs, I run this build with Obliterate for the stagger damage. With this. I run Recovery Mantra for a bit more heal. I run Healing Touch for also a bit more heal and the debuff removal, the Cleanse, and the Undefeated Mantra for more attack and defense. And when I do solo stuff, like solo PvP or something, I just switch out the Healing Mantra for Marketon's Wrath. And that's it. Because this inflicts slow, which is very good, and healing reduction later at level 15. You can also do other stuff, like I think this one is also pretty good because it roots, it seals the enemy, it removes stamina and everything. Looks very good, but I would replace it with this one, I think, for PvP. I don't know. We have not enough slots for all these skills. And the switching around constantly is very expensive. Oh, come on. You were free of those. We're in a pretty bad spot here. Does he have a disconnect or what? Oh. But we have new skills in the future. Yes, I think what's really important is that they add more skill bars. I really dislike how they did the buff system. Because you have so many extra stuff, or extra things to buff up. They don't all fit on the bar. So you kind of have to go in your inventory, look here, and then you can buff up here, here's something, here's something, here's something, and click everything. I don't know, it's just silly. I mean, I really like the game, don't get me wrong. I really, really do. I like the fighting and everything. Even with the higher ping, it feels good. But there are things that are really bad. That need to change. One other thing that I dislike are the resurrection stones. This game feels at home, maybe my one love for the game. God, it has a lot of potential. I think so too. I think they're just leaning too much into pay-to-win stuff, sadly. And I don't mind it to some extent, but with the subscriptions, battle passes, and the Kinakuna exchange and whatever else, I think you gotta find a point where you kind of stop, you know? Just see if I can find this. Oh, here. I think they should really remove these resurrection stones. If you die on a boss, either give us a revive, a free revive, or don't give us one. Because it feels just like a cheat, just absolute pay to win, to be able to respawn as often as you want, basically. I heard that won't be possible in the Sanctuary raid, which is basically the most difficult raid in this patch. Which is good, but I think it's not really enough. Oh god. Poor Gladiator. He gets hit with it all the fucking time. Oh, come on. Alright. And then it's kinda expected that you as a healer have to do that. Because I really think you shouldn't be able to use resurrection stones on this boss, for example. I think it's easy enough to do if you work as a team. And if you don't work as a team, you don't deserve to lose, in my opinion. But we should have wiped right here. Just wiped and restarted. Did it better, you know? And that's not meant to be like an elitist opinion or something like that. Because I'm also not the best in everything here. But I also don't get better if I just can get an extra revive for nothing. Do we get some nice red loot now? Some heroic stuff. Yeah, we're dying. And rage. Come on! Come on! Heavy pay to win? I do not know. I am completely free to play still. I don't even have a subscription, no battle pass, nothing. And I will keep it this way, because I started with that and I think I kind of just want to experience it how it is without a subscription, just as free to play. Dying at 0.5%, amazing, yeah. Oh, come on! He left. The ranger, the most important person here. Yeah, I don't know. We won't make this. Oh god! Oh god! I wanted to activate my shards. I fat fingered. No, why are you doing this to me? No, I'm not. Yeah, okay. We have to restart. Now we have another person as well, so it's fine. I'm comfortable with that. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I think if you really don't care about being at the top, if you just want to play the game without, you know, the strive for the top, you're gonna enjoy it as a completely free-to-play player. I think it's fine. It's just if you want to stay on top, if you want to stay competitive, yeah, then it's gonna be very pay to win. I did dodge backwards, so it just didn't work. Yeah, but the team is nice here. Usually melee characters don't move in to save someone. But since we are only melee, we kinda have to. And that only works if you work together. I can't roll. 2 out of 2 rolls are getting into nothing. Just rubber banding backwards. I'd rather enjoy the game that way, just appreciate it and focus on PvE. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I like PvP. I really do. I'll put my heal right now. But yeah, as a free-to-play, you just have to put in more effort for this, right? Which I don't mind, because I want this free-to-play experience here, just to let other people know how it feels like. But I also think the rift change they did basically just killed solo PvP. The only PvP that's happening now is the Abyss PvP. And the Abyss PvP is, like, the Abyss itself is so full of people, because that's the only way to do PvP now, that you don't really run around without a group anymore. Could solo PvP, why? Oh, but and I need a bit more damage. Oh, we just lack damage. I reach out in a second, or I answer in a second. Ah, come on. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave this. No point. It could solo PvP. Why? That's what I wanted to answer. Yeah, as I said, for solo PvP, which I do like, you only have Rift PvP or you have the arena. But the thing with arena is there are the hardcore people which are already geared, and the OP classes like Templar. They're only Templars. I've watched a couple of people and they just encounter Templars over and over and over. And it's, I don't know. That's why solo PvP in arena is not that fun, I guess. Where are you? And free, that's fine. Okay, he's gone. Where are you? 1.7. Yeah, the only other thing you could do is go for the Rift, which would be fine, right? But you can't do that anymore. Look, everything I click is already gone. What are you? 2.4. They need to balance, or maybe it's the lack of kills. Skills. Yeah, no, they have to nerf Templar. Absolutely. They have to. Templar is broken. I've said it in my last video. They have 10 different skills. 10 that stun you for 3 to 4 seconds. Okay? That's a bit much. I think the other classes are fine. Gladiator might be a bit too strong as well. A tiny bit. But yeah, Assassin is also pretty good, but these are the 3 classes that are the OP classes right now. But none feel as bad to fight against as Templar, in my opinion. And I say that knowing that an assassin one-shot me like 2 days ago, I think. I have 18,000 HP unbuffed, and he critted with Trinia's dagger or something, dealing 19,500 damage. Yeah. It just popped. Or just change how skills work in PvP. Yeah, they could do that, or simply remove the stuns on the Templar. Not every single skill of the Templar has to be a stun, let's be honest. If you want to push them more into the stagger damage, that's fine, let them keep the stagger damage, but remove the stuns. It's just too much. But the stuns can help in PvE for bosses. Yeah, that's what I mean. If you want to have these stuns, or the stagger damage, then keep the stagger damage, but remove the buffs. The stun, sorry. I was confused here. Because I have no heal. Give me a second. Well, you don't really have to crowd control, you mean the stagger stuff. And that's fine. I think you can do stagger stuff without the skill having to stun, in my opinion. It should be fine. Seconds. You're killing yourself by running into us. How much ping? I have no clue. I use exit lag, the Taiwanese exit lag, and I think it's like 160. Sometimes worse. I have my PvE stuff on, yes. Okay. But the launch of Iron 2 has really brought confidence to me. Confidence in my knowledge about games. Because when I heard, for example, the Kinakuna exchange, I already know it's gonna be pay to win, right? But so many people disagreed with me and were like, no, it's just in exchange for free-to-play players. It's not that bad. It's not pay to win. Yeah, look at it now. And then the other thing is a lot of people were hyped about, hey, crafting is gonna be so cool that the best gear in the game is from crafting. It's gonna be so amazing. And I was like, be careful. That can also go into pay to win. Because then it's not about killing bosses, it's about crafting, you know? Material, farming materials and everything. Nobody believed me. And what happened? The crafting is so important because every single piece that you craft has PvE damage tolerance on it. So it's best in slot, even the lower ones. This is the kind of hidden pay to win that is in the game that people don't really realize early on. Pretty bad. Silver Studio also have premium to money exchange as well, but the game still doesn't pay to win. Yeah, it depends how you do it, but with Ion I could tell you that it is going to be pay to win. That's just how Ion is, sadly. I would prefer it otherwise, trust me, but that's just how it is. Pure cosmetic and inventory space. Yeah, I do agree. There are games that don't incentivize you or don't push you to drive, or I can't talk while I'm fighting, I'm sorry. They don't push you to spend money for this exchange, right? But Ion isn't this kind of game. Ion absolutely pushes you towards it. And they have so many layers to it that are kinda hidden. Like for example, the resurrection stones. Incredibly pay to win and important. But you don't see it really, or it's not in your mind in the first few hours of the game, right? Because you don't really use it. But then you realize, hey, even if I'm fucking dog shit at the game, I don't have to get better at the game. I can just pay more to get resurrection stones and just resurrect on every boss 7 times. And I'm gonna reach the end goal, which I think is kinda bad. Kinda should want your players to get better, right? Looking at the in-game chip gold cells are still a thing, right? Already a thing. Yes, absolutely. I mean, that's not preventable. Could they do a better job? Probably. But that was always clear that this is gonna be in the game. Especially you gotta see, there was a ranking of the most popular games or MMORPGs or something. It happened like a few days ago. Ion is in the top 3. So yeah, Ion is doing pretty well. True, but then again, it's Ion. There's no way it ain't popular despite right now aiming at the worst kind of popularity, cash up. Yeah, but that's always what Iron was about, sadly. It was only non-pay to win in the first 3-4 years. From like 2009 to 2012, 2013. And since then it has, yeah, just ramped up the pay to win. It was an NCSoft game too, yeah, but they have ArenaNet, right? Like a company beneath them, basically. The Iron is itself made by NC. But yeah, I think Guild Wars 2 is really good. Really fair monetization and everything. I really liked it. I played it for a little bit, not much to be honest. And that is due to the progression system. I don't like the progression system. But that's also why Guild Wars 2 is still a very good game, very popular game. There are no bots in Guild Wars 2, there are. If there are, I never saw them in the 12 years I play. Oh, I can't contribute to that conversation. We're once again kinda lacking damage. I don't know what's happening today. Never had such a big damage issue. Okay, but we're gonna make it this time. Still pretty close though. I can't? What? What was that? We all attacked it, but it didn't break. I just said I can't because I hit the stone, but it didn't trigger the effect that I hit the stone, that it was attacked. The fuck? And apparently the same happened to them? Alright, let's do this now. Can't be serious with this nonsense here. Give me my buffs. Oh, that was the wrong one. Is it a Chanter you're playing? Yes, it is a Chanter I'm playing. I love the Chanter class. Did you guys see the ranking of the classes on Reddit? I think this is so misconstrued and misunderstood by many people. Because people say the Chanter class is just the worst class of them all, because it isn't ranked under the top 10, top 100 of all the classes in almost all of the content. And the thing is like, yeah, that's right. Because the Chanter doesn't excel at any of these things. Because damage is really important and the Chanter doesn't have that much damage, right? That doesn't mean it's a bad class though. Oh shit. Help me, hello. Okay. I pray that Gameforge won't handle the release in Europe. Yes. Please don't do this to us again. Gameforge is incompetent. You can say whatever you want. That's just how it is. I just talked about it yesterday in my Discord. They did a new update in Iron Classic. They gave the Asmodean faction a buff, a 50% PvP attack and PvP defense buff. 50%, okay? When I hear 50%, I can already tell you this is insane. And that's what most people think. And then a day later, they were like, yeah, we kinda overshot it by a little bit, right? We removed it or turned it down to 30% PvP attack and PvP defense buff. And everyone was like, yeah, that's still too much. Like, what the fuck? Turns out, 2 days later, I think yesterday it was, they had another nerf of this buff. Reduced it to 15%. And with the comment, I think we did go a bit overboard with our initial evaluation. A little bit, you know? We are slightly bit off. From 50% to 15%. We were slightly off, guys. Give me... I got nothing. As expected. At least I hope. I've seen rumors it's going to be published by NC West. Yes, they want to publish it themselves. Oh man, I have to restart the game. I have to restart. Give me a minute. It is so bad. Should I get cube rewards? And it's just 340. My gear score is 1624. You can basically run whatever you want. Do either Crow Cave, see if you can get something good there. The loot or the drop chance is so abysmally low. You won't get anything anyway. You can run Bakarma. I didn't run Drop in the Cave that much because the waves are a pain to deal with this ping. Otherwise, you should aim for Vakran. But I think with 1624 you're a bit too low for that. You need like 2000 for that. Otherwise, the Transcendence dungeons. The cards give you a huge boost. Got a couple of golden weapons, but not my class. Yeah, it's the same for me. As I said, I still have a blue guard. A blue guard that I got somewhere along with the leveling stuff. My advice is, do the PvP stuff, like farm in the Abyss a little bit, do the Abyss contracts, do your daily quests, these give also Abyss points. Do everything you can to gain these Abyss points and buy the PvP gear. Because this is not RNG, this gives you the gear pieces you need. And these gear pieces are actually very good. That's not looking good here. Didn't take me, they want 1800. Did you do all the other stuff? Like the feathers, all the sealed dungeons and strongholds. This stuff is pretty important. I was confused about the Abyss. What are we supposed to do there? Well, there is a lot. Not really. First of all, you can farm and grind mobs. Obviously, that gives you a lot of loot, because the drop chances are higher in the Abyss. But you can also be killed by other players. The monsters themselves give you Abyss points as well. You can do... There are these artifacts. They reset, I think, every 2 or 3 days. And if your faction holds an artifact, you can go there and enter this artifact for 5 minutes. Then you're in like an instanced zone and you can farm there for 5 minutes. Just grinding PvP points, Abyss points. This gives a nice income, and then there is a Shugo in the Abyss that gives you contracts. And these contracts basically just tell you, hey, go there in the Abyss, kill a few mobs, and then you gain a bunch of rewards. Which is mostly also just Abyss points. Everything in this game gives you Abyss points, by the way. If you do the supply requests, they also give you Abyss points. Not even... It's not a little amount, by the way. It's pretty much. The Shugo Festa also gives you Abyss points. Like, there's so much stuff. And the gear pieces only cost like 40,000, the cheap ones. And I think the chest piece costs 80,000. Shouldn't be that bad to get the stuff. And it's a guaranteed gear piece, right? If you have the points, you have the gear piece. It's not like run a dungeon, you have a 7% chance of getting a gold piece, and then you have to roll another 5% chance to get the piece you want. Like, yeah, that's just stupid. I went to the Abyss, but I wasn't getting last hits and no gears. Even if I go solo, I get ganked. You get, you can just attack other people's mobs as well, and you get a little bit of the Abyss points, the gold, and such stuff. Or you get the quest contribution as well. Where do you see how many points I have on the top left? Right beside your Kina, I think. My experience with this, by the way, is just let it run. It takes a while, it gives you an error, and then you should be able to enter. $38,000, and that's almost one piece. Like gloves or boots. I think a cloak as well. For example, I focused on all the accessories first for more PvP damage. I think I'm completely done with the accessories. And I have 2 PvP armor pieces. And right now I'm aiming for the weapon itself, because I can't get the PvE weapon, it seems like, so I have to resort to do the PvP weapon. Oh, come on. Where can I link my build? Would you check and review it, please? I don't know how you can link it. I think the links get blocked in the chat, right? Are you also Chanter? Or what do you mean? I mean, otherwise you can post it in the Discord. Elementalist. I heard Elementalist is kind of broken now with the new changes. My gear and stuff. I mean, it's fine, I can take a look. I have the time, as you can see. Generally, my advice is just run the few dungeons, run the Crow Cave, not exploration. Do not waste your time with exploration, it's not worth it. Go directly for the conquest stuff. Do the Crow Cave, you have to do it like, I don't know, 25 or 50 times for the wings. You have to do each conquest for 50 times, or 25 times, I don't know. Just hope for a red gear piece. Pick up along the way whatever you can get from the golden gear pieces. And if you really desperately don't get a certain gear piece, like let's say you really can't get the shoulder piece that you need, the shoulder armor, then just buy it with the Abyss points. It really is better than waiting for eternities to increase your gear score. And once you reach, like, I think 1600, 1700 should be fine for the first Transcendence dungeons. Once you get these cards there, you can just make a huge jump with your gear score. I think it's in the description. Is it not? Yes, it is. Just down below. Come on, let us in. I'm streaming for 1 hour. We did one fucking dungeon. Come on. Let me... Okay. Pretty detailed stuff here. Can I translate this? At least a little bit. The weapon is fine. This is the quest weapon. So you're at the same point as I am. This is also the same weapon that I have, sadly. Give me a second. It's fine. It's fine. Client will now close. Thank you. Come on, close. The guard? What is this guard? This one is really good. I like this breastplate that you have here. I like the skin of it so much. However, I would push these blue pieces at least to like +2, +3. It doesn't cost that much, and it will really push your gear score a little bit higher. Also, if you don't have mana stones in them, put mana stones in all of them. Even just the low ones. Oh god, come on. You're kidding me here. I have to remove the screen for a second. I have to verify myself for the 3rd time today. Yes, this is a car. Let me remove the car. This is also a car. Okay, verify. Enter your email. Restriction has been lifted. You can start the game. Thank you. Now, I think that's fine. Really just push these blue pieces at least to like +3. That should be okay. Then do the sealed dungeons and the strongholds in the other faction. The side of the other faction, I mean. Accessories. That's also good. I mean, here you can do the same. Push all the blue pieces to +2, +3. And insert all the soul stones and mana stones in them. It's fine if you just use, low gear score. Like, low results. It's fine. Skill-wise, I can't say much. I have a Spirit Master or Elementalist, but I didn't play it much. It's like level 20. Even these crappy ones? Yes, because you gain all the enhancement stones you put into these gear pieces, you get them back when you disenchant them or extract them. So you don't waste anything. And the mana stones, yeah, you get enough of these low level ones. Mana stones don't work for accessories. The soul stones do work for accessories. I could show you if I could get into the game. Here, by the way, this is my Elementalist, level 20 just, so yeah. All right. Oh wait, can I make it? Let me play up, up, up. Let me play. Okay, 10 seconds. Yeah, I will show you in a second. I first have to win this. My inventory is completely full again. That is also very painful. Well. Get out of my way! No! It didn't jump! This was body block! I'm not defeated yet. We got this. The one at first place will make a mistake, trust me. Right? Yes, yes, yes. See? The greed. The greed. There's so many people here. What was that? Fucking body block. The ranking doesn't even work. Look how many are in front of me. There are like 7 people and they're like, yeah, you're at second place. It's not true. Okay, perfect. I hate myself. I hate myself so much. Yeah, it's over. I don't even want to take the reward. Fuck this. This was just a cursed round. No, I don't want it. Please let me leave. No. No. Oh God, my life. They fixed the tile game. Yeah, the exploit. You could do it here as well with the up, up, up game. Server crash? No, it's just if you enter a dungeon, or no, if you leave a dungeon, if you leave a rift, if you leave a mini game, the game kind of gets stuck. I can't move, I can't do anything. Oh I hate this game, but I love it. Yeah, let me restart again. It's so dog shit. It's so fucking bad. At least I can exit the game. So much little things like running and flying animation. I think it, in general, it is a really, really good game with great potential. But they really have to work on it. This is really just a beta for the game. This is not a full release. It really isn't. But yeah, I don't know. We are testing it, yes. And we're even paying money to test it for them. That's the sad part about it. But if they use it as a beta, open beta stuff or something, they can't really use the pay-to-win stuff, right? So they kind of have to market it as a full release. Let's see. Even I got to sub the basic one. On Chrono or on Ion 2? As long as they make the game better with the money we spent for this test. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I think I should change my category from playing Ion 2 to just chatting. Or loading screen simulator. Try Hong Kong route with exit lag. I did that. I have that active. And the way it usually works is you just let it load here on the server list for 5 minutes. Then it gives you an error. You go back to the previous screen. And then you can get in. I don't know. But yeah, that is why I didn't stream for the last, I don't know, more than 1 week. Because this is just what I'm doing here. I can't do anything. Just turned off Iron 2 and went in with Iron 1. Yeah, it also worked with having both active, Iron 2 for Taiwan and Korea. That also worked. There are solutions, but it changes all the time. I'm in Korea and I have had 0 issues, so much better. Yes. And I hate myself because initially I wanted to go to Korea as well. But people were like, no, it's too difficult. Come to us in Taiwan, join us in Taiwan. So I did not go to Korea to join Taiwan, just for now to people go from Taiwan to Korea. Like, yeah, no, I don't want to change anymore now. I've put too much work into this account. I don't want to switch anymore. Very easy to get an account. I just used VT Game. That was it. I think it's fine. because you can change your phone number and everything. You initially need a Korean phone number, I think, but then you can switch it to your own, and then it's basically yours without any issues. But it's too late for me to switch. Should I cry Zion to hear my plea? Ion is dead. Ion is in a dream. He won't hear you. What are you all thinking about about the story of the game so far? That is just open task manager and just end task and run again. Third or fourth try it gets through, yeah. You can do the restart stuff, you can do the waiting stuff like I do right now. It's shitty in every situation. But I can show you something. Because I know a lot of people are waiting for my lore video. And I really want to do it. It's just... that I didn't get enough time to do everything, so... I... have compiled a lot of stuff, as you can see, right? These are all the lore notes, all the sealed dungeons, everything. It looks like shit right now, I have to make it a bit prettier, but I have compiled everything on the Elyos side. Every note, everything. So I put a lot of work into this, but I just didn't get around to make a video yet. I think the story is okay, I just expected them to improve the narrative techniques, and Iron 1, the way they presented the story was okay for the time, but not for 2025. I can improve for sure. yeah. No, I just wrote it down. This is just the basic stuff. I have not given any effort into making it look good. I just compiled all the infos, all the data, basically. This isn't even for a video, this is just that I have the data, you know? All the notes. Come on, let me in now. The one thing I think is pretty bad, or I don't know how to say it. I think the story approach is better and worse at the same time for Ion 2. I think it's better because you don't have only the 4 or 5 campaign quests that you had in the first Ion game. So you have a more continuous story, right, with the campaigns, or with the story. But I also think they included too many kill quests in the story quests. It's really like you get a little bit of the story, and then it's like, hey, grind mobs now for half an hour, and then you get again a tiny bit of story piece, right? I don't know. It's not good in my opinion. It takes away from the story, I think. Where am I? I'm in the water. Let's do the next one. I'm so close to getting the wings, just need 2 more blue Odile. Think how to get them, the flying ones just give green at most. You can level it up, the essence tapping. Oh, that's the wrong one. Which one is it? I use this. I've maxed out the Odile, the Ether, and then just wood for my staff, and this for potions. But these 3, I would absolutely use that for every single class. Max them out. You were supposed to show me something. Yes, I can. Let me see. I have a shitty one here. They're all kind of shit. Let's do this one. The game doesn't want me to. I can. I don't care. So here you can level it up, right? And here mana stones. You use these soul stones for it. And then just reroll it and see that you get something good. Crit attack, it's all grey, but it's fine. Yeah, and that's it. It's the same system for the armor pieces and the accessories, it's just that they are called different. One is called mana stones, one is called soul stones. The only thing I disliked about this game is the map. I know it's 200 years in the future, but some of the names are switched around the map, which is kind of because on the wrong side, for example. I have not looked that deep into it, to be honest. A lot of it is explained through the destruction of the world, basically. The scarring of Atreya. Everything looks a bit different now. And obviously through the second destruction of the tower. Never mind, I have them, yeah. I thought so. By the way, do you see the difference? I mean, I was kind of AFK and I don't really pay attention right now, so I only have 140 points. But do you see the difference between place 1 and place 2? That's a huge gear difference. $3,500. It is, but Cantor's Kiss was on the south side only, now it's relocated north. Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind that this much. I'm happy that they included the Sumian Temple. I'm a bit sad that they didn't make it into a dungeon, because that's what I really was aiming for. Look at that, 4,300. And the second place is on 2,600. Not a good one. Please, let me just leave. Yes. Thank God. Okay, let me go. disappointed in Iron 2, the NPC in both races don't say Arieluma or Azphel Umbra anymore. I understand what you mean, but I also think it is not the end of the world, because you can maybe explain that these people that are here right now, they don't have that much faith in the Imperial Lords or in the Devas itself anymore. They are kind of hunted, they are kind of in a catastrophic situation. They feel a bit betrayed, I guess, by the Imperial Lords. So, yeah. It kind of makes sense that they don't worship them in that regard. Come on, move. What do we do? What do we do? Do we really do another vac run? I don't want to do another vac run. Yeah, let's do another vac run. Bertrand Fortress, at least, yeah. I mean, there are some changes, but I don't think it's that bad. I personally am really happy about the Sumian Temple, Sumian Village as well. I just wish they would have done more with it. Sumian and Meslam Teda are playing a huge role in Iron 2 on the Elyos side here. And I'm really happy about this. This was one of the reasons why I really was hyped for Iron 2. And I got what I wanted. At least the beginning. And now, I mean, it's not really a spoiler, but the next patch is going to be in Eltnan. For the Elyos at least. And that is going to be very interesting. Where are you? 1900. Come on, I hate this that it doesn't update all the time. Because either you don't look or you're too late. See? I'm talking about Outland in a minute. Let me just find a group. 21 should be fine. So Outland is gonna be interesting. I don't know how many of you played the first Iron game and played the Elyos race. But there was an invasion of the Balao in Outland. The Balao didn't get through the etheric field, right? But they managed to overcome it or create a small little entry in Outland. And through this small little entry, a few Balar came through. One of them was Sataloka. This is the big Drakan that is a campaign quest in Eltnan. He is basically sealed. He is not dead. He is still alive. And he respawns all these small Drakan creatures. And this guy is, as I said, just sealed. So if Eltnan is now basically conquered by the Balor, there is a good chance that Sataloka will also play a huge role They kind of have to do this. And Totoloka caused so much trouble for the Elyos. He was just alone as the general. And he himself almost destroyed the entirety of Eltland. So I'm really hyped about that. So they have made some lord monsters from Indian mythology. Is Indian also Sumerian stuff? I'm not very knowledgeable about what goes into this. But we obviously have the Elyos with the Greek mythology. We have the Asmodeans with the Norse mythology. And we have the Balaur with Sumerian or Mesopotamian mythology. We have a couple of outliers as well. But in general, the three races are split up into Greek, Norse, and Mesopotamian mythology. There's a lot of like names that you will recognize if you read about these mythology pieces. With Ereshkigal, Nurgle, Tiamat. You also have the same with, on the Asmodean side, you have the three sisters, the... how are they called? Verdandi, Skolder, and something else. And these three are basically in the Norse mythology the Weavers of Fate or something like that. They take a lot of the mythology stuff. Azphel is described as the eternal abode of God. Oh damn, I'm kinda dying here. No! Save me! Yeah, that's gonna be a fun round. They don't even save me. A realm of ultimate peace and happiness where souls can attain permanent liberation. Okay. Yeah, you can really get lost in all this mythology stuff. We have a person in our Discord as well who is kinda obsessed with Apsu, and Apsu's lore is so confusing. He has so many connections with the mythology, but all of it is kinda mysterious. And a lot of theories, but no confirmations. Either way, it seems like Azphel is gonna play a really big role in the future. And we also can't forget that Erythra is also still in the picture. I wish they would kill off Erythra, to be honest. I do dislike Erythra. I think the initial part of him being sneaky, like, you know, he died, but he did not really die, and then he came back and did that. Yeah, that's fine. But we killed him like 3 times now. He died like 3 times. And now it's getting kinda old. In the sense of just let him die. Give us the other lords. Oops. Even mythology is such even Chinese Wukong god is loosely based on him. There are so many connections, really. You can get absolutely lost in that. It's also surprising that someone like Tiamat didn't play that big of a role. Because in the mythology, she is very big. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Tiamat arc was long. It was a hard-fought fight. But I also think, if you take mythology into the account, it was not that focused on it. Not as big as she should be. I can't roll out of this shit. It's so bad. Because they also switched a lot around with Tiamat and Apsu. Tiamat and Apsu were supposedly lovers in the mythology. Not in the game. Now, however, it's Erythra and Apsu who are lovers. However, we also don't know who the current Apsu Ipso version is. Because there are thoughts that this Apsu Ipso version is not really Apsu. Which I think is right. Just not a clone, but a fragment of him, I guess. But it gets so complicated, I don't even know what to say. Things gotten kind of bad. Why did you run around me? Oh, come on. At least it saved me. Again. We all did it. Nice. Damage is also good. It's a nice run. Nice. Let's see if we get something good. Red gear piece, give me. Oh, we got the guard. That's actually good. Worth restarting the game for it. Oh, it works! What did you say? How to get blue odor via crafting? No, not via crafting. Just essence extraction. Alt plus F. And here. Just level up these three on the bottom here. This gives you a 30% chance to get higher grades when you farm. There is no easy way to do this. Okay, let's go to our storage. Yeah, then you just have to grind a little bit. Also, don't forget to craft these ones every week. 7 pieces. These are 7 extra entries per week. That's why I'm having like 20 of those here. Really, really important. All right. Let's throw in this one. No space. Alright, let's just throw in this stuff for now. We're still full. Alright. Expand the storage. All right. I don't have enough money, I think. Ah, we're losing wave blow. That hurts. Huge inventory, yeah, I spent a lot of money. I kinda have to. Okay. Extract. And so you get all the enhancement stones back. So that's not that bad. I can't level it up completely, I think. Getting too expensive. Oh god. Come on. Oh, but it is plus 10. Okay, okay, it's fine, it's fine. And let's throw in a mana stone. Attack criticism. Resistance, not good. Attack crit block, that's fine. Alright, we got a little increase. What is the 2171 on PvP gear? Let's remove this stuff. So much inventory management you have to do here. Oh, did I show you my ring? Let me show you my ring. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Look at that ring. Do you see that ring? This is the best ring ever. Four skills. Why are you carrying the normal gloves and stuff? Yeah, I just needed space because I couldn't disenchant them. Also, this is the weapon I got. It's not worth it. I will not change to that weapon for 2 gear score. Because this one has the big mana stones, it has the big god stone in it. I will not do that. Even though this one would be amazing. This is level 16 onslaught. This is the left mouse button. But yeah, not worth it. If you do the dailies, I have already done them. Try to aim either for these ones or for the Ariel's traces, these ones here. That's gonna be a long grind, but you can do this. For 10 of those and 5 of the Odile, you have a 10% chance of getting a Divanian crystal. Zero success, 8 failure. Nice, I didn't get anything. I love it. By the way, I got this one out of a cube. A hidden cube. What do you think? Isn't that fantastic? An apple a day. Do you use keys for cubes? Yes, I have no keys left anymore. I have spent all my keys. Not a single key left. Oh god, okay. Another thing that is really important, if you are free to play, farming with alts is very big. I mean, you can also use it if you're not free to play, if you have the subscriptions. But you can also farm with alts, basically just doing like this, the first crowd cave or something. This is a quick run and gives you 100,000 kina. A bit more even, because you get the other stuff as well. Right, and you can farm this over and over. It only costs 20 Odile, and this Odile energy is separated. Like here I have 0 right now. If I log over to my ranger, I have like 200 Odile energy right now. So I could run 10 runs here. Each takes like 5 minutes, if even, and you get 1,000,000 kina. And then you can transfer it to your main. So yeah. Alright, what do we do? Another run? Another very fun run? I really need this stuff. Let me see. I wish we would get one of these pieces. It would be so good. Yeah, let's run another one of the Valkyrie. Oh, they all have a healer. What's this? 1700, that's a bit low. But then it gets too much laborsome and I lose interest. I think Arcade had that alt thing too. Yeah, Lost Ark had it too, and I wish it wouldn't exist, but it does exist. And you can make progress with it, so yeah. I'm a healer. Put me in the heal spot. I mean, you don't have to use it. It's just an additional benefit. Also, the supply quests, as you can see, they give a lot of points, okay? The weekly ones as well. Like this one, for example, would give 5,000 Abyss points. The season crafting, this is also very big. If you can craft these, and just the waste, the ones that you don't need, you just throw them in here. Look at how many Abyss points you get. This here on top are like 15,000 Abyss points. Just from crafting. It's like my role in the tab, I did. Here, healer. Oh, do you mean this? Okay. It doesn't really change anything. Let's just try. Enchantment stones run out for me. Give me some tips. Collect feathers. If you collect feathers, you only have to collect 140 of the 560 feathers that exist. The ones that you don't need anymore, you can then use this substance morphing to make these other feathers, to transform them into enhancement stones. This gives you like 80,000 enhancement stones. Yeah, then you have quite a few now. And you can collect all of these feathers and just turn them into enhancement stones. Otherwise, just run the dungeons. The daily dungeon gives, I think, up to 10,000. You can do those 7 times per week, which I think is kind of annoying. It's too repetitive, the daily dungeon, I think. Doing it 7 times per week is a bit much. What if they introduce more and replace them? No, they made this change with the last patch. Because before that you needed all the feathers. You needed to collect all of them. Now you don't need to do that anymore. Because apparently too many people complained about it. So they made it so 1 feather counts as 4 collected feathers. Yeah, that's not good, guys. That's not good. But the other dimensions, that's 4 plus 3 out of 7. What does that mean? That means you have extra entries. You sometimes get these scrolls which can reset the entries. You can enter it a few additional times. I also have quite a few boxes in my inventory I can show you. These ones. Content usage tickets. Can run the daily dungeon 1 additional time. Or nightmare or whatever else. You can just pick what you want. The same is with this one. Extra entries for conquest or exploration dungeons. Yeah. These ones are the Abyss quests. You can just buy them every week and store them in your inventory. Like I did here. These are the recharge stones for the Abyss. So I can stay in the Abyss for additional 16 hours now. I think this is for Shugo Festival. I should just activate this one. It isn't in my inventory anymore. Someone fell. We lost our sorcerer. I kind of avoid the Abyss right now. Because I'm aiming for the, I think, 130,000 Abyss points for the weapon. And if you're dying, you're losing a lot of Abyss points, which is unnecessary. I would still go into the Rift and do Rift PvP, but Abyss PvP is, I don't know, I think it's bad. I don't know where this other guy is. We're kind of losing people a lot here in this dungeon. You play on Korean or Taiwan server? Taiwan. Bakarma server. Oh, my bad. But it's not an insta death, so all good. Is it just me or do we lack damage again? Moved in 50 minutes. Yeah, that doesn't help me. Rifting is dead. There are not many people that are flagged for PvP anymore. So if you don't have to do sealed dungeons or strongholds, rifting is worthless. This goes in 1690, nice. What server do you play? Purple side. Oh no. I actually don't mind either side. Although I have to go to the Azphel side as well. Soon. But first I need a way to get rid of all my runs. I have so much energy stored up. Get rid of what? My energy, Odell energy. Oh god, my voice, sorry, I'm a bit sick. The Odell energy with which you can open the chests, the cubes, the end boss. Due to the server problems, I didn't really get to use it all up, so I have a lot of energy stored up. Very nice. Everyone made it. Almost no potions left. Very nice team. Oops. Nice. Okay. How many runs did we do? 3 or 4? Red, please. Yeah. Nothing red. Oh, come on. It crashed again. Yeah, that's the game. I hate it. Let me restart. Come on. Nothing's happening. A lot of people are also playing this Where Winds Meet game. I didn't play it. I did take a look at it, but I don't know. The screenshots and everything don't really appeal to me. But the gameplay is apparently very good. Almost the same with like games like Sekiro, where I'm like, yeah, the gameplay might be good, but the theme itself is not really for me. My attack is just 1.5k. All the games look the same. Well, I don't know about the same, but I don't know. They don't look that appealing to me. Apparently, they also give us server transfer scrolls. For free, one at least. Because everyone is unhappy with certain servers, like Bakarma. So yeah, you can switch around or switch your server once. I don't know when they will do this, but I hope it's soon. Yeah, but that shit is the reason why I didn't stream over the last week. This is just annoying. I wish they wouldn't use this music for the loading screen. Because in like 10 years, I will hear this song randomly in my playlist or something, and then I will just have this image in my mind of the loading screen. Just traumatized. We played the game for 15 minutes, did one dungeon, got no loot, and now you're playing the loading screen, the select server screen, for the next 20 minutes, and then we can go back in for 15 minutes, can do another dungeon, and then we're playing the loading screen again. That's Iron. That's Iron too. It sounds so hateful. I really like the game, but everything surrounding it is just shit. Come on. I'm just scrolling through my comments a little bit. People really want a guide for the Chanter class. I guess I will have to make one when the game allows me to play. I also thought about making like guides for every dungeon. Just simple ones, because most of them don't really require a long video. But I'm unsure. So much to do. The thing is, I don't want to fall too far behind, because I'm already behind by not paying, right? By being free to play, because I want to see how that experience is. So I'm already a little bit behind, and I don't want to fall even further behind because I can't fucking play. So my focus is to just get my weekly stuff done, and then I work more on videos, on my lore stuff as well. I can't even get my weekly stuff done. That's the problem. Yeah. 10 out of 10 game. Also, did you guys realize the music that plays when Akarios goes to the Sumian village? There is this room where you discuss with the people, and there is, I think it is Forgotten Sorrow that plays, but a very calm version of it. Very quiet version of it. I love this music so much, and you can't go back in there anymore after you completed the campaign quests. I noticed that on my little character, my little twink. Where are you from, by the way? I am German speaking, from Austria. Oh, come on. We're waiting here forever. Are you all already hyped for Christmas? Or maybe some of you have free time during the holidays. I know ein bisschen Deutsch. Well, that's good, that's good. My English isn't perfect either, I can understand everything, right? But talking during streams and something like that is still a bit difficult for me, because I don't use it that much in my real life. And that's why I also push myself to do these streams, because I want to get more used to talking, you know? But I still make many mistakes, like, it's crazy. Sometimes when I'm recording even, there is one word in the last video I made There was one single word that I had to repeat for like 10 times because I couldn't say the word. It was... I wasn't happy with it. But I like languages. I really do like them. I personally also want to learn Korean because I like the culture itself and I like the language itself as well. And I can read the symbols, but yeah, the talking itself, like I'm still in the very, very beginning with it. Come on, I will restart it. Give me a second. I will force close it. Third loading screen in a row. That's too much. Let me add a little bit of music while we're waiting. Did I even add the latest Ion 2 music to our list? In the Discord? Let me see. Ion music. Ion 2. No, I have only chapter 1, chapter 2. Incomplete list? I mean, you gotta realize, Ion in general is like 16 years old now. And I'm still trying to catch up on everything. I played Ion even back then. But now making content about it, there is so much to do, so much to cover. Alone the comics itself that exist of Ion. We kind of translated a couple of them, but there are so many more. Arksy, hello, hello. I hope I said it right. I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry. Right. Let's remove our earpieces. Yeah, we don't need any of those. So with the energy, I meant this one here. We have 70 right now. And as you can see, we have quite a few more. Neatly stacked up for whenever we can comfortably play. 2000 is fine. I would prefer a bit more, maybe. 2300. Room is full. 2,500. That's a lot. 2.2. That should be fine. Okay. It's not fine. Let's just jump in here. And the reason I'm doing this is not even for the gear, because I don't really see it as possible to gain the 0.5% chance gear. That is too low. But for the wings of Vakran Island are very good. Oops. These ones. Forest Spirit Wings. Oh, we don't see the stats here. What was it here? Easier. More boss attack, 2.5% damage tolerance, 3.5% boss damage boost, and defense itself as well. These wings are amazing. So grinding this dungeon is necessary. Ouch. Oh, come on, I wasn't in that. And also, I would advise to watch Canon's stream on Monday, I think. You're going to do the Sanctuary dungeon, which is basically the hardest contest in the game right now. That's not good. Come on. Heal up, heal up. jumped right into it. Like an idiot. Do you still continue making lore videos? Yes, absolutely. We talked about a lot of lore stuff just half an hour ago, I think. I have not made a lore video about Iron 2 yet, but I have compiled every lore note and every important thing of the Elyos lore, or Elyos story, in a file already. Okay, let's go back down. Let's try it again. So very soon I will make a couple of videos. I still have to do the entire Asmodean lore or story as well, but yeah. Due to not being able to play that much because of the server instability, it was a bit much, a bit hard to do a lot. Am I alone here? Make Asmodean. Yeah, I have not played Asmodean stuff either. I've heard a couple of things from the Discord and everything, but I've not really played it myself. So the Asmodean stuff will take a little while longer, because I have to play through everything and then compile all the notes and everything as well. But the Elyos stuff is basically done. I just have to summarize it and yeah, then make the video itself. And there are multiple topics I want to split it up in. It's just I really want to finish all this stuff, you know, all this weekly stuff that I have here. I haven't done. Oh, I have done this. I haven't done the raids though. I have the Nightmare Dungeon. My Transcendence dungeons are completely maxed out since like a week. Why is this guy blue and white at the same time? I can't move. Stuck. But I heard the Asmodeans are more favored anyway in Iron 2 now. More popular because the region seems to be just prettier. Oh, okay. Absorbs physical damage. That's something that's not really explained, right? Something that you just randomly encounter. Let me tank everything. Hello. Buff up. And let's do this. Oh, he didn't get the one. Wasn't fire somewhere here? Oh, he has it. Nice. He fell. Just straight down. That was a lot of damage. You gotta dodge that. Our assassin almost vanished. Come on. We got hit. Right. Did he really just stand up back there? Are you fucking kidding me? He left. Oh god. That will be a bit hard. We don't have enough damage anymore. throw in some shards. And having me. We're gonna die. You just have to not get hit. When the boss enrages, I mean. Because it's not an instant wipe. Like I think the Craw boss instant wipes you. This boss doesn't do that. It's just if you get hit by any skill after he enrages, then you die. Yeah, I don't know. That's up to you guys. You got this. One of the mages really helps me every time I get locked up. But the other one is like not giving a fuck. Come on! They won't make it. No. He does it solo now. He went in solo. Alright, and let's go. Looks much better. I don't know what this ranger is, but he has a lot of damage apparently. Went straight into it. No! Fuck me back. Yeah, get me. You guys. What I did there is basically bad if you're in a coordinated team, because I ran into my people. But the reason why I did that is because this way my team sees that I'm stuck. Again me? What the fuck? Why does he want to kill me so bad? Is it because I'm the only melee class? Is it always target the one that is the closest? Nice. All right. Heroic earpiece. I'm waiting for you. And I keep waiting for it. And it crashes again. Oh, come on. Can't be serious. Oh man, I think I'm gonna leave it here. It's frustrating, it really is. I have so much energy, like ether, to run dungeons with, but I can't run dungeons because every time I finish a dungeon, the game crashes and I have to relog, which takes 20 minutes. During this 3-hour stream, I ran 3 dungeons. It is so bad. Yeah, I don't know. I hope they fix it. It was very good for... like, the first week was kind of bad, right? Then the second week was very good. And now, since the latest update, which was the auction house combination of the servers and something, since that update, everything has gone to shit again. Nothing is working. Everyone has constant crashes. It's... I don't know. I don't know what they did, but they need to fix this. It is really unplayable. Anyway, I will leave it here. It is too frustrating. I will play off stream a little bit later, but yeah. I'll try tomorrow again. I wish I could do like the first day of the release of Ion 2. I played or streamed for 10 hours, right? And I would like to do such long streams, but it's just not worth it if it works like this right now. Oh god. Well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me in this wonderful experience. I will stream again tomorrow. I will at least try to. Have a nice day, and I will see you. Bye bye.